All right, hello everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and we're coming to you live from round one of the Barons Team Championship. Super excited to be here in Alabama for the first time. Thank you to the state of Alabama for welcoming me down. Just super excited to be here. It's a team event. If you guys have never participated in a team event, trust me, it is super, super fun. Basically, we got teams of 3 going up against each other. We did a pairing process that we showed a little bit earlier. The basic idea is you set out 2 lists as quote-unquote bait without the other one knowing what the bait is. You flip it over, and each team has a list out there that can be paired against. You choose one of the 2 lists you held back, and you pair it against those, and then whatever's left over plays each other. This is one of those 3 lists. We got Jason Hall versus Johnathan Kyle. We're going to go ahead and throw up our Choose Your Champion poll. If you never participated in that, I'll explain that in a second. Those of you who are the tried and true, those viewers who are those regulars, you guys know what to do. But let's go ahead and start this. So Jason Hall brings a Republic list. He has Broadside in the Y-Wing with Ion Cannon Turret and Hull upgrade. Wolf in the Arc 170 with no upgrades. Then Plo Koon and Obi-Wan Kenobi with CLT trying to line up that bullseye in order to add that focus result when attacking and hopefully being able to deal more damage. Johnathan Kyle on the right has brought a 3-ship list. Showing off some stickers there on the camera. Has Leighton with Ion Cannon. We'll talk about their ability in a second. Fenral with Fearless and Advanced Proton Torpedoes. And then Guri with Outmaneuver and Advanced Sensors. So for the Choose Your Champion poll, all you got to do is type 1 or 2 in the chat. It's very simple. And you choose who do you want to win. Today, you know, we could figure out. We've been trying to play a little bit of a game here. We got 5 rounds going today. Let's see if you guys can go 3 and 2. If you go 3 and 2, I'll give a little extra swag. But the last couple times we haven't been doing so hot. We did better in Texas than we did in Vegas. Oof. I don't know, was it Texas that was really bad? There's day 1 of Texas that was really bad. They were both the Swiss days. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull up some of these cards here so you guys can see them. And one of the pilots you don't see too often here is Leighton Ashara. Okay, Leighton Ashara says that after you defend or perform an attack, if the attack missed, gain a evade token. So has the possibility of being a little bit more defensive. We've seen a lot more of the M3A platform played out there in the X-Wing world, being able to be used as a cannon carrier, and they have some spammability. Haven't seen it in this type of basically almost like 3. It's not quite 3 aces. You got 2 aces and a support piece, but it looks like Obi-Wan is starting to bear down on that pretty early. So this, a lot of times if you're playing against lower initiative or matched initiative ships, you're able to get that evade token before being shot. That way you're on the focus evade on defense, and it ends up being kind of just a little bit of a red herring. It's like, hey, you can shoot me, but you most likely won't do damage behind focus evade. And 3 dice, it's very hard to get damage in there. But we're going to have Obi-Wan being able to shoot first, of course. Jason has Plo Koon, Wolf, and Obi-Wan. And it looks like we have attacks here right off the bat, really, really quickly. Range 3, Bullseye is on, and it looks like it's most likely unobstructed. It's close. We're gonna go ahead and get these dice rolling right away. There's the CLT focus. And there's no risk here. We'll go ahead and spend the focus. All right. He gets to respond here. 4 dice. All right, they're going to go ahead and check the obstruction line right now. All right, they're declaring it obstructed. Most likely this doesn't do any damage here. We're fine. So those are all the attacks this turn. And the ability does trigger here. And now Leighton gets an opportunity to check arc. I don't. Oh, maybe. Does he have it? If they, of course, have a better view of that other side than we do. Oops. Obi-Wan got smacked pretty hard there. Accidents happen. Important to note here that the new gas. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. That the new gas clouds. Oh, my touch calibration is off. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Choop choop. Let's get this configured really quickly. Right there. The new gas clouds, new obstacles are available to be used here for official tournament play. This is a casual event, but a lot of people are noticing these new, what look to be new obstacles. Those are just gas clouds with better art, essentially. Honestly, I like the way they look a lot better than these. I think they just look a lot sharper. And with that smack of Obi-Wan, honestly, it just kind of scooted over. We're gonna. Oops, that's supposed to be going. There we go. They're talking at the table, saying what Dion needs to do is get a speaker at the table and give them advice on what they should do. A phone a friend option, if we would say. Okay. Now, a couple of things. What else we have here? Let's talk about Fen Rao. If you haven't played against Fen Rao is a scum staple, right? Being able to get, while you defend or perform an attack, if the attack is at range 1, you may roll an additional die. I mean, it's just really, really good. Now, the question is, of course, he does have the advanced proton torpedo. Does it jive with that? It does. You can end up with 6 dice. Okay, it's pretty nice. Fast walk 0. Let the audience vote on their maneuvers. No, sorry, that takes too much work. I love you, but I can't. Right now, I have a team working on something kind of like that ish. Remember, you guys have been asking for that Twitch Plays X-Wing thing in order to make it a little bit more efficient. But at the moment, it's not possible. So, not yet. All right, we're going to go ahead and 3-bank with Leighton. All right, just slapping down a focus there. And Too Hard is going to bump there. Jason saying, he realized that's going to be an error. Mistakes happen. He should still be on the board. Medium bases. Always a little smaller than we think. Not as big as a large base. I'm going to go ahead and straighten some of that stuff out. All right, no actions. That is just an error on Jason's part. He admitted that all out. Mistakes happen. We're going to go 2 straight with Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's going to focus. Obi-Wan Kenobi, hard turning away. And we're just going to focus with Obi-Wan. So it looks like he's pretty confident he's not being shot. I think he's just trying to set up a shot for Guri. but might be being clipped by Leighton. It's close. And there is Gurry. No advanced sensor shenanigans, just going for it. Probably a little shimmy barrel roll this way if he's not coming in too hard with Fen. There it is. We do have a sub goal this weekend. I am trying to set it up in the background as we speak. All right, we're going to go ahead and close the poll. Looks like player 2 is your guys' champion for today. For this round, let's see how that shakes out. Fen Rao going up the top of the board. 5 straight. And boosting around the corner. Looks like he's trying to get on the flank. Now I want to remind you guys in the chat, you guys are basically my co-hosts for today because I'm all alone. Everybody here is going to be playing for all 5 rounds, so it's just you and me all day today. There is no day 2 for this event. This is a 1-day event. All right. They're measuring range, and it looks like Obi-Wan has a range 3 shot. Only 2 dice, has a focus. One hit. 4 dice for range 3. And got enough. Trundra Walker 21, I am talking to you through your TV. Welcome. Looks like Gurry has a shot. Range 3 obstructed at Plo Koon. This probably also doesn't have a shot yet. Just 1 hit. I mean, when you have don't have mods, that's the expected result. Even though you don't see focus out there, feels a little worse. But hey, has to actually spend a mod there. And he's got the cloud anyway, so we're good. All right, they're just talking it out, making sure they get it right. You know, as we get into this Prime Championship and Store Championship season, I want to make sure that you guys remember that I am available to come to Prime Championships and Store Championships if it works out with the schedule. So make sure you guys are checking that exclamation point events, and if I can make it work, we will head down, or at least maybe send a team to go cover your guys' Prime Championships. I will tell you that Prime Championships have a better chance versus Store Championship, just because it's a little bit higher level of play. And of course, we're trying to stay in the U.S. for those for now. Oh, 3 hits coming in from that ion cannon into Plo Koon. Still has that focus. All right, he's going to have to spend, and he's going to take 1 damage there. No ion. Ion cannons do ions after the first hit goes through. So there's the first blood there. Shield down on Plo Koon. Dion, do you have anything going on March 14th? Go ahead, check the schedule. I don't know off the top of my head. March 14th's a little soon, I will say. I like to have at least 2-ish months notice, just so that, you know, plane tickets aren't super expensive. I do have some blackout dates in there. Have to do that for family things. Also working on my masters this summer. Did Pastimes get a CAC? No, we did not get a Campaign Against Cancer event. We don't apply for it, mostly because we won't get it. We're too close in vicinity to the South Bend, Indiana one, well, which was the original one. So basically, just to make sure that we have enough in each region. If we did one in Chicago, everybody who would do it in Chicago would end up not going to South Bend, so we don't want to take away from that. So we just head down to South Bend for it whenever I'm available. All right, let's try to get the sub goal up while we're waiting here. Where did it go? Oh, things got moved around in my... There we go. You have an event already. I apparently have an event March 15th already. Kind of a busy guy. But hey, if I can make it. 14th is the Crate Cup. Aha, that's it. All right. So today being a more of a casual event, we're gonna make the sub goal a little easier for just a little easier for today. Don't want to make it too hard. This is a one-day event. Nano Antonio just got back from the gym workout and started the stream just in time. That's right. Get ripped, watch X-Wing. That's what we're talking about. Looks like they're ready to go. Oh no. There we go. All right, here we go. We're just moving forward. One thing I'd like to see Jason do is, you know, he kind of overextended Obi-Wan and Plo there. If he could bring all his ships in at the same time, I think that'd be a little bit better of a situation for himself. Better positioning. All right, we're going to go ahead and get that sub goal up. Easy today, guys. 100 is the goal today. Jason just explaining Wolf's ability. You know what? This is a great chance to go ahead and talk about Wolf's ability. Let's pull it up here. So while you perform a front arc attack, you may spend the charge to re-roll one die. So it stays flipped over to the back. While you perform a back arc attack, if you recover one charge, so you flip the charge to the active side, you can roll an additional attack die. So you can get 3 dice out the back if you've already spent that charge for the re-roll out the front. Pretty cool ability. Can make that back arc really dangerous for Wolf because it can be a 3 dice or a 4 dice at range 1 attack. And for those of you watching, I see a couple people commenting, yes, Isofane is on vacation right now with the family, so he's not here to save you. All right, and so Jason's target locks are little figurines. That's a Plo Koon figurine. I know it might be a little difficult to see on mobile there. Jason said, "These are my sons. I really want to use them." I said, "Let's make it happen. We'll make it work. I'll let the people know." So Jason thinking about what he wants to do with Obi-Wan. He knows that he's still in range of that ion cannon. All right, Guri reveals what looks to be a bank maneuver, maybe a 1 bank. Again, you got to remember, it has advanced sensors. Really, really good card. Gives you a lot of extra maneuverability, being able to do an action before you actually execute your maneuver. And of course, the Star Vipers have those bendy barrel rolls. There you see right there, choosing to barrel roll back and to the right, then boosting in order to go range 1. Right in front of Plo Koon, but I think that didn't bend as much as Johnathan thought. And he's basically just served up Guri at range 1. She'll get a focus, but I don't think she's getting a shot. this turn. That might be a bit of a misplay. Should have maybe pulled her back a little bit more on that barrel roll in order to actually get a shot there. Well, that might hurt. Fen Rao here has to boost in. There's no reason not to. Fen Rao loves being at range 1. He's got the Concordia face-off ship ability. He's going to drop that focus. He's going to pop Wolf in the face when it's time. That's going to be a 5-on-1 attack. There's Guri's ability. And Fen Rao, range 1 on Wolf. 5 dice. I'd spend this all day if you get them all. Fearless triggers. I'm doing it. Yep, you spend that. There we go. Choosing violence. 4 hits and a crit there. Wolf is going to take 5. 3 shields, a hit, and a crit. We'll listen in for the crit. And here we go. Fuel leak is the crit. That can matter. If Wolf ends up taking another crit at some time, he will be forced to take an extra damage. All right, it looks like Obi-Wan is just out of range. Excuse me, just in range. Two hits. All right, has a choice to make here. You go ahead and spend it. There's you're not getting any shots. I mean, I guess you have a shot at Fen Rao at range 3, but it's unmodified. You got to keep that ship alive. Spends a target lock. 3 hits coming in. No CLT there. Got 2 evades. Got lucky. Takes a shield on Guri. All right. Guri reaching range 3. Sorry, I misspoke there. Guri and Fen are on the same team. Sorry, here we go. Guri into Wolf. So no outmaneuver here because he's sitting in the Wolf's arc. 2 hits. 2 evades, natties, baby. There you go. Coming upon some luck. Range 1 into Fen. Wolf ability allows him to re-roll that. So that was a hit. Yep, there you go. Hit, hit, crit. So 4 dice total because of Fen Rao's ability. Concordia, and he will be taking a crit there. And it is hull breach. All the damage that Fen Rao suffers from here on out is going to be face up. But honestly, overall, it's not a huge deal. Looks like, because it doesn't affect Fen Rao's flying, which is really the crits you don't want. Here's a range 2, just normal primary attack. Spends it for 2, going into Leighton. Got it. Let's go ahead and get that hull breach up on the screen. There it is. For anybody tuning in, this is the Barons Team Championship. Thank you to Andrew Knuckles for inviting me down. I'm staying in his home with him and his wife, Holly. Having a great time here in Alabama. Here we go. 2 hits. And spends a focus there and avoids being ionized or taking more damage from Leighton into Obi-Wan Kenobi. Alrighty, I am in the background getting some fancy dancy stuff ready for you guys, so I don't have to show you pictures on my phone. So I apologize for if I seem a little distracted. I'm just trying to do a couple things in the background that I didn't get a chance to do this week. Real job was a little extra busy this week, but we all right. We okay. I will tell you, for one of the stretch goals I had planned, we already met the goal. So I start you guys off at 10. Nice and easy. We're not going over 100 today. Nice and easy. We do have some cool prizes, though. If we get to 100, we got a really nice painted ship we're going to be giving away. Hopefully, if my phone cooperates, we should be able to have that up on the screen for you guys by the time we get to the giveaway section. By the way, this round and all of our rounds today are brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives. Use coupon code BARONS2020 for 15% off. Thank you to Andrew Knuckles of Curl Paw Creatives. You know, I got to see the shop, the place where all your guys' tokens get made. I got to see it. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool place to be. Gonna go ahead and missing link. Thank you so much. Just give me a second of silence here, guys, while I try to get this cool stuff ready for you guys. Oh, no. While we're waiting here, let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. Where in the world are you today? I'm in Birmingham, Alabama. It's my first time to this state. I think I've expressed with you guys before that I am. I think one of my goals is going to be to try to hit all the 50 states for X-Wing. It'll be hard for some of them for sure, but I think it's a cool challenge. Might have to fudge a couple of them though. Set up a table in the middle of nowhere in North Dakota. All right, hard turn there. Trying to get that ion cannon, I think, pointed towards Fen Rao. Leighton overshooting just past broadside, but might be going at Wolf. Just focusing there. One bank from Wolf, setting up that back arc. Remember, he gets that additional die out the back if he flips that charge for this upcoming attack, if he's got Fen Rao in the arc. And Concordia face-off does not work in this situation because they are not facing off. So Jason trying to think about what his moves are going to be. He's debating barrel rolling. This doesn't have space though. I think right now, all right, the one hard here lines up a nice shot into Leighton from Obi-Wan. So I'm not sure if Johnathan was thinking that Jason would turn there. So that lines up the CLT right there. We got the bullseye on. All right, so looks like another one bank dialed in. And he should be able to get a shot into, no, he's actually gonna end up turned away a little bit from Obi-Wan. Might be able to catch the corner. Let's see. Yeah, he's got a shot there. He'll have a range 2 shot in Obi-Wan. Not bad, not bad. He was worried that he wasn't getting any shots at all. Fenrau declaring a 2 bank. And the barrel roll should get him out of the arc and into range 1 of Plo Koon, but that's fine. You want to be in range 1. And you end up with a shot. But you're going to get shot by Obi-Wan. I think you barrel roll focus. I think that's still your best move. Gets you out of the ion cannon that's pointing at you right now. Barrel roll to the left is the call. I think so, at least. We'll find out and see what the player does here. Waiting for the call. Players walking around the table. He's going to go ahead and boost to the left. That also gets him out of Wolf's Arc. Points him at Obi-Wan Kenobi, but now he's sitting at range 2 in the bullseye, it would seem. Giving Obi-Wan Kenobi a couple of different choices and sitting at range 1 of the ion cannon. Maybe the barrel roll didn't get it out. No arc there. Range 2 going into Fenrau. Sorry, going into Obi-Wan. Spends the force most likely to recycle the ability. Yep. Takes a crit, and that's a shield on Obi-Wan. All right, Jason's 5s are up. Plo's got a range 2 shot into Fen. I'm worried about Fenrau this turn. He is not in a good spot. He's going to spend that focus. There's no reason not to. All right, there's the first hard decision. Remember, every damage is going to be a crit here because of Hull Breach. He's checking to see if he's got Finn in the bullseye. He says, no, I still think you take the shot there. With the range 1 ion cannon you got coming here, I think you still take the shot. He's going range 1 in the lane. I understand you have the bullseye, but I think that's a little greedy. He's lane in total is worth half of what Fenrau is worth. I know it feels good, but I think it's the wrong choice. Spends a focus for 3. So spends a focus there. You know, hindsight 2020, but you know, if that was Fenrau's dice, if the results would have been the same, he would have taken another crit right there. Range 2 from Guri going into Obi-Wan. Oh, wait, we got to fix that. That was a mistake there because he should be down to 0 force on that. It's a mistake. We got to go fix that. We'll let him finish this. Okay. Oh. Jason? All right, we're back. All right. Weapons failure there. That's weapons failure into Fenrau. Took 1 damage from the ion cannon, and because of hull breach, it is a crit. Ion cannon from Leighton. Hit crit. 1 damage and 1 ion. All right, I think we're good. It's always fun running back and forth between a game. All right. I got to update over Obi-Wan's damage. He is at, let's go check everybody. So Leighton's full. Fenn's down to 2 with the 2 crits. Guri has lost shield. We got that. Obi-Wan here has lost shield, took a crit, and it was Council Fire. Looks like we got Plo Koon is down a shield. Wolf just took another damage, has a total of 3 cards. Arc 170s start with 6 hull, if I'm not mistaken. We'll double check. They do, so that's correct. And broadside is clean. All right. The Dion getting his exercise. Yeah, actually, I don't know if I told you guys, I started working out pretty seriously lately. I'm trying to make those positive life choices for my health and for my family. It's been pretty fun, honestly. Doing Orange Theory Fitness, if you guys are familiar with that. It's the first time I'm doing any type of like trainer-led exercise, and actually like it quite a bit. Cool. I'm trying to get our stretch goal screen weight up here in the next 34 minutes. Okay, so this is No dad bod, Dion. I'm trying to make it, try to at least keep it healthy, you know what I mean? I'll never get ripped, most likely. I mean, what? It'd be nice. Sure, my wife would like it, but I don't got the time for all that. Got a couple of friends who are actually bodybuilders, and they are insane. But you know what? That's their passion. My passion is X-Wing, and commentating for you guys, so sitting behind a computer all day. So we're waiting for... Huh? Yeah. All right. So 32 minutes and change left here. Where did that ship go? I'm preparing the Luke Carrington painted ship that you guys may be receiving if we hit that goal today. We also have a ship that's being given away by the Barons here. Lord Bar 218. Wives love dad bods. Experience that here. All right. Just continuing the circle there with broadside. I heard a 3K, so there's Leighton turning that ion cannon around. I think the plan is to go into Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jason is expressing his passion there, saying, nice. Looks like that move might end up doing something pretty solid. We'll find out. Princess Apricot says, Dion, my cats love the sound of your voice. That's cute. Hi, kitties. I aim to please people and animals of all species. All right, looks like that fits. No problems, no problem. Looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi's going first. I heard 5K. I think the angle might give it to him. We'll find out. I heard the word barely. Let's find out. Looks like we're good. Set up in a good position to pursue. But this, this is funny. They both 3K'd, but the shorter 3K on Leighton made it so that she will not have a shot. They won't have a shot on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Three bank for Plo Koon. All right. Looks like that's clean. Obviously, that looks juicy now, but Fenral hasn't moved quite yet. Jason saying, I'd love to be sneaky and barrel roll and do all that, but I am not taking that risk. And you know what? I think that is the right choice, my friend. There's no reason to be risky here. Don't risk it for the biscuit. There are no biscuits to be had. All right, Guri's dial has been revealed. We make out what it is. Looks like it's a 1 hard. No advanced sensors, just the regular maneuver is the call here. I think that's correct. Barrel rolling back and clipping the Arc 170. See if you can take it off the board. That's going to be range 1 with a focus because of Guri's ability. Solid move there. I really like that from Johnathan. Good play. Good play. Fen Rao, too hard. Johnathan doing a good job of spreading out those arcs. He does have a range 1 into the Y-wing, but he's in a bad spot right now. Johnathan trying to decide what he wants to do with his Fen. I mean, right now, the arc is pointed to the right. He's not going to get Concordia. Boosting right gets you out of the Obi-Wan's arc. I think you got to be defensive here. I know you want to take the shot. You got the juicy range 1, but you're going to lose Fen. All right, so that gets him out of Plo Koon's shot, but he's still going to be taking 2. He's going to take the focus on the link. Kyle, Johnathan out loud saying, I'm not sure how good of a decision that is, but I want to get shots. Again, choosing to be aggressive here. All right, so Fearless will not proc because Fen wasn't quite close enough to the front in order to get the broadside's front arc on his base. But here's 5 dice coming in from Fen. Did he roll enough dice?
Johnathan, 5 dice. Oh!
Weapons failure. Sorry. Weapons failure. Dirt. Crit tokens, guys. Crit tokens. All right. No arc with Plo. Range 2. Try to strip off that focus. Spend 1 force. Trying to get that focus off, and there it is. He has to spend the focus. Good play there. This ion cannon most likely dealing another damage. Range 1. He missed a trigger on Guri. And it is a May ability, so it is a missed trigger. And wouldn't have mattered too much. Did Council Fire get rolled? I don't think so. So this is at Leighton. Spending the target lock. Hit crit. Takes a shield on Leighton. Whiffs there on the ion cannon. Fenn. All right. We'll ask about the weapons failure here in a second. I mean, not the weapons failure, the console fire after the Leighton shot. Here's Leighton onto broadside and whiffs. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. So took a damage there on Obi-Wan from the console fire. That's what that roll was. All right. Looks like we're good. I think we got it. I think we have everything fixed. Maybe. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I know we have a couple store championships happening out there. Has anybody in the chat played at a store championship yet? Looking forward to trying to get my hands on some of that stuff. I really like the Alt-Art cardboard. Big fan of those. And I think today I'm going to show off a sketch that I got from one of my artists for one of our upcoming Patreon cards. Which the sketch came in last night, and it's looking so good. Like, really hot. First week in April. Now, I will say for the store championships that I go to, we'll stream them, but we won't have commentary on them. But I will be looking for a couple of people, a couple of regulars, to do remote stats. Do some remote stats for me. Had a couple of people do that last store championship season, and it was great. I actually got to play a little bit. I do like to play this game. Contrary to popular belief, I am a huge fan of actually playing the game. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the positioning here. Right now, Johnathan's up 51-39. But Fenrau has put himself in a couple of precarious situations. He missed an opportunity to take Fenrau off the board, but it is what it is. Too hard. All the way in the guides. Might end up clipping that cloud. He's fine. Calculated, planned. It's going to go ahead and drop the focus. Two forward there from Leighton. Going to be duking it out with broadside, it looks like. looks like we're waiting for an action. There's the focus. Jacob Slayer, love you, buddy, but not really. The Fochos, maybe. Maybe. Hits the gas cloud. No action. And a 1 forward. One hard, should just squeeze in there, very nice. Has a range 1 onto Layton. Gurry is coming around the mountain, though. He's probably tempted to barrel roll here. Try to get that CLT working. Obi-Wan bumping and not getting an action there means that Council Fire will go off again. There is going to be a lunch break at some point today. I'm not sure if it's going to be after this round or the next. I'm going to guess the next round. It's only 11:15-ish here. It'll be 11:30 by the time we finish. All right, bending it to the outside here. Going to be trading range 1 blows. Hopefully Johnathan does not forget his ability this time around.
Looks like you had a lot more locks up there than the extra.
Just waiting for the action.
This has taken no damage, and Jinden's down to 1.
All right, got a barrel roll with Fenn. And that gets him out of arc, I believe. But he might, it looks like he's still in broadside arc, so he's going to stress focus. Mazerim, thank you for the note there. I'll go ahead and get that fixed right now. Here we go. Here's Plo into Layton. 2 hits. It's range 1. Spends a focus. Spends a focus. Gets evade. He'll be taking maybe another shot from broadside. Council Fire got forgotten again. We'll let him get through it, and then we'll note it. Since Johnathan doesn't have any shots left, it doesn't actually matter. He is going to spend the focus on offense there. Rolls the blank and gets him off the board there. Initiative killed there. And Johnathan does remember the Council Fire, so and no damage on that Council Fire. All right, Jason fires the ion cannon turret. All right, here we go. Broadside changes one blank to a focus result, spends the focus, 2 hits. Spends the evade, no damage. Leighton taking a shot back. 3 hits. Natty's is a legitimate strategy. So that is a hit and 2 ions there. Then most likely they'll just put 1 out there. So we know Broadside is going 1 forward for sure next turn, no matter what. So right now, Jason behind, 39-76. Obi-Wan on the edge of life. Only 1 hit left and has the Council Fire. If I'm Jason right now, I know we had the missed opportunity for to get Fen a couple turns ago, but now I think you need to focus on Guri. You have Broadside and both Jedi in a spot where you can try to track her down. I know that she's got advanced sensors and she can be pretty squirrely, but I think going after Fen right here would be bad. I think I want to use some speed and try to get up in this area here, avoid taking a range 1 shot from Fen Rao next turn. Of course, Leighton does get a chance to try to disrupt that. Might try to put Leighton in this area in order to get some blocks as well. So we do have some Birmingham Barons Team Championship templates to give away today. They're super pretty. I really like them. Of course, assuming we make the goal. We also have a Birmingham Barons Team Championship themed interceptor here as well. Another awesome prize provided to us. And I do have the templates and the ship in person with me, so I'll be able to show those off. Also, thank you to Charlie Hicks for giving us some awesome cards that we have already unlocked by hitting our first goal of 15 subs early here in round 1. And we're going to be giving away for each round 2 Major Von Reg alt art cards. Major Vendor alt art cards, themed after the Hatchet Man. If you don't know the history of the Hatchet Man, we've talked about it quite a bit. We'll talk about that a little bit later as we get these ships going. And there is 1 forward focus, because that's all an ionized ship is allowed to do. One bank coming around. Yeah. All righty. All right, looks like we're going to go ahead and two bank, and Obi-Wan might be blocked again. We're going to go ahead and mark the M3A. It is close. It's worth trying. Well, looks like it made it. Hard one from Plo Koon. Again, I think he had the same idea I did. We're going after Guri. Positioning there a little bit difficult. He would have maybe had this. No, he wouldn't have had the space to barrel roll even if he would have boosted Obi-Wan. I mean, he probably ends up. He's just going to hold on to it. He's probably trying to gauge Fen Rao. I don't think Fen Rao can catch him there at range 1.
We haven't actually started the round yet. I'm not gonna be that much.
And barrel roll to the left. Yeah, so the Major Vendor art, the reason she actually is technically a female character, but the Hatchet Man, the legend of Hatchet Man is more of the idea behind the card. All right, here's one hard. Hatchet person. And boosting in, getting aggressive here. Willing to take a couple shots. He's going to link it to a calculate. He knows he's taking a couple shots here. He's going to go ahead and try the 2 hard. He should be fine. Oh. He's got it. The question is, does the boost fit? If you have the boost, you boost to the right. Only 4 minutes and change left here on the clock. All right, checking some ranges here after doing the barrel roll. It's going to be range 2 to both, most likely. Jason said it has a better angle. Guri takes a range 1 focus. All right, Fen going range 2 at Obi-Wan. And that is a weapons failure, by the way, so that's why he only has 2 dice. And got enough. Obi-Wan once again has not flipped the council fire.
Alright, got a max here.
Yeah, a little bumpy there. It happens. Council fire for Obi-Wan. Before you engage, no damage yet. One hit. 1 of 8, got enough. Gurry taking a range 1 shot into broadside, spending it, getting aggressive here. 3 hits and a crit, taking them all. If he has a double damage in here, that would take him off the table. Stunned pilot. Sorry, stunned pilot animation is sleeping. Oh, it's because I have this open. There we go. Down to 1 hull. Don't touch obstacles, broadside. Be a bad day. Ooh, plated hull. You're right. You're right. I'll get that fixed. I forgot to. Broadside changes that into a focus and spends the focus. Hit, crit. It's ion, so it's 1 hit and an ion going into. Wait, what? Oh, it's in the Leighton. Okay. 3 hits. All right, I'll be right back. Go fix that. It's a casual event, so I just went over. I knew that the ship's been taken off the board already, but just for future games, so he remembers that broadside has that ability. Might matter. And this is going to be our last round for today. Sorry, for today. For this this last round of moves for this round, for round 1. We still got 4 more rounds today. Thank you to Gilded Edge for gifting some subs out there, trying to reach our goal of 100 for the day. Looks like, okay. Got it. I think I should be done doing things in the background, as long as nothing breaks. Cool. All right, the ion move from Leighton. Nano Antonio, every 2 turns we need to make Dion go tell him something. Trying to get my steps in. All right, there's the bank maneuver. Nemanja said that their birthday just started. The real question is, would you like me to sing you happy birthday? Because I would, maybe. Boosting in. Trying to get some points while he can. And is this a 2 sloop? It is. Nice. Up to me. Gurry 2 banking, just trying to get out of dodge. Don't want to give up half points because that is 40 points right there. We'll see if Johnathan just played it conservative with Fen. Dizzy, you're welcome. And barrel rolling away. Just why take shots? And he's going to go ahead and barrel roll calculate using the linked action for the Star Viper. Now Fenralph going 3 straight. It's a pretty aggressive move. Probably should just barrel roll to the left. There's no reason for him to be aggressive here. He's already up on points. It's time in the round. And he wants to boost focus. He is choosing violence right now. Looks like he's got it. He's going to have a range 1 into Obi-Wan. He wants to get Obi-Wan for good measure. He's going to get Obi-Wan for good measure. He takes the focus. That's going to be range 1. Only 4 dice because of the weapons failure, but it's happening. Confirmed range 1. It is in the front arc, so Fearless is live. Here we go. 4 dice. Fearless spends a focus for 4 to guarantee Obi-Wan Kenobi off the table. Risky business there, going for a little extra MOV for his team. He didn't want just the dub, he wanted a little bit more than that. Woo! I like it. He's got a range 1 or 2 shot into Leighton. That'll be our last shot, I think, for the round. And spends it, just trying to get through. Spends a focus, and that's it. We should get the handshake right here. And there it is. Great game between the players. Thank you to Jason and Johnathan for playing. Johnathan with a commanding win here, 57-146. All right, everybody. Well, it's giveaway time here, brought to you by District Foundry. Thank you guys for joining us. We still have 4 more rounds from the Barons Team Championship going on today. Oops. Oh, that code didn't get fixed. Why? There we go. Let's get that fixed. The coupon code is Barons 2020. There we go. fixed. Barron's 2020 for 15% off, guys, of District Foundry. All kinds of amazing 3D printed designs for your X-Wing pleasures. So what do we got for giveaways today? Well, we're going to be doing a couple of GSP prize packs. This is, this is a little bit more of a casual event. I know we got less viewers, but we're still going to give you guys some stuff. We're going to do 2 GSP prize packs, and then we're going to go take a peek at our stretch goals, all right? So if you don't know what a GSP prize pack is, I'll bring it up right here. There's a GSP prize pack. It is like three to four cards put together from all types of community cards that I have. Lots of people ship me cards, which, by the way, if you're interested in shipping me stuff, go ahead and get in contact with me. We can definitely add your community cards into our giveaways. We have literally stuff from around the world in those packs. There's everything from community cards. We got Gold Squadron podcast cards. We got FFG official stuff, plastic cards, paper cards. I mean, just all of it. We have all of it. And it's for you guys. So how do you participate in the giveaways? It's pretty easy. All you got to do is type in the chat, all right? You type something in the chat, you become eligible. The chat bot is picking up all your names for everybody who is who's typing right now. So let's go ahead and find out who's going to be the first winner of a GSP prize pack. 3, 2, 1, go. Cursed Kiwi, you are the winner. I do want to remind you guys that if you do win, all you got to do is type !win, W-I-N, in the chat. You fill out the form. If the form is not completed correctly or fully, you won't get your prize, unfortunately. We go through a lot of shipping here at GSP, and we do it in big batches. And basically, if there's information missing, we just move along. Move along. Move along. There's not time, unfortunately, to go and try to track down every single winner. So please fill out those forms. I will tell you we had some pretty cool prizes from both Texas and what was the system moment we were at before? Texas and I'm forgetting. These things just slipped from my mind. Wherever we were from before, that I just finished shipping this last week, and had a couple things just not go out because people didn't fill out the form correctly or didn't fill it out at all. All right, second GSP prize pack. 3, 2, 1, go. Travi Bear. Congratulations, Travi Bear. You have won a GSP prize pack. Remember to fill out what the form is. GSP prize pack is the name of the thing. Don't say card. Don't say something else. Don't say an item. Say GSP prize pack. All right, let's take a look at our stretch goals here. Here we are. Here are the items we got for the stretch goals today. We hit 15 already, so we have unlocked the Hatchet Man. These are some awesome cards, okay? We got a stack of them. Here, we're going to be giving away 2 a round. So we're about to do that right now. When we get to 30, I'm going to speak it into existence. When we get to 30, we're going to go ahead and give away This Is the Way shirt or whatever shirt you want off of the GSP shop. We got lots of different ones there. When we get to 50, the theme of this, of course, is the Birmingham Barons, and they're doing that kind of like reverse black with red accents. So we have a ship here. It's actually right here in the box. Right there, okay, with that red blood stripe on the side. If we get to 75, we actually have matching templates. And let me show you guys these. These are really, really nice. Let me grab this. These aren't just like normal black templates. It is a matte textured black. Okay, a matte textured black on that side. It's beautiful. It's really, really nice. Still has some of the peel stuff on one side, but it's really beautiful templates. And we have one set of these that are given away. They're the top 4 templates. Okay. So I have a whole set of these, including range rollers that we'll be shipping to somebody. And we have a couple of those. We'll give those away later. And if we get to 100, we have a Luke Carrington painted from the Gold Squadron paint cast, Ozatug gunship. I know it's not a super popular ship right now in the meta, but it is a beautiful ship. And I'm excited to give that away, hopefully later today. So let's go ahead and give away 2 of these, okay? 2 of these. We're going to go ahead and call this just a Major Vendor card. Okay, I don't know exactly what it is. You want to put Major Vendor. And there's a closer look at the art. I know that this face cam isn't super HD. We didn't have time to set up the super nice face cam today. But here we go. Let's find out who's going to win one of these major vendor cards. 3, 2, 1, go. Fun Walk. Congratulations. You get one of the major vendor cards. And Lord Bar 218. You also get those. All right. So again, for our painted ships, the painted ship itself, the Interceptor, was given to me by the Barons. I'm not actually entirely sure who painted that one. I'll try to find that out. But the Azutuk was painted by Luke Carrington of the Gold Squadron Paintcast. Every Thursday, he's actually live here on the channel, basically painting the prize support that you're going to see. He talks about the techniques he uses and all that. Now, by the way, guys, we are doing our best to try to raise viewership on our weekly streams. A lot of these names I do recognize from our weekly streams. Monday nights we have our podcast where we do have interaction with the audience in certain segments. We have you guys vote during lists of the week and things like that, which is always super, super fun. This event's not on the prize form. Oh no. Oh no. Let's go ahead and fix that right now. Sorry, guys. Dion to the rescue. Oh, I had happy birthday to sing to somebody. Whose birthday was it again? What's your real name? Because I don't know how to pronounce these Twitch names sometimes. I'll sing happy birthday while I fix this. Boom, 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 boom. No, not other. There we go. Latchy or Lackey? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Latchy. Happy birthday. Excuse me. To you. Championship. All right. If you... Saving. All right. If you refresh, you should see Barron's Team Championship on that. All right. Bam. All right, cool. There we go. You should be able to see the Barons event there on the giveaway form. All right, guys. We'll be back up here in about 10-ish minutes, I'm going to call it, for round 2 of the... I'm glad you guys like that. Of the... Barons Team Championship. Let me go ahead and get our weight screen set up for you guys. Not that one. This is a big deal. This is big deal territory we're in right now. So round 2 of the Barons Team Championship will start at about, let's call it noon. Let's call it noon. It's probably a little bit before then, though. Darth Sparkles, wasted as a teacher. But I get to do musical things with kids, and I like it, so. And I sing for you guys. I may or may... should I tell you guys about that? No, because I flip and flop. I will tell you guys, I do have recorded music that I've done. But, I always get weird about releasing it. My music is something... My orchestra stuff, I don't really care. But, not that I don't care, but I don't care if people hear it. But, like, writing songs and recording and singing, keep it pretty close to the vest. We need a link now. Well, my new... You might be able to find some old stuff. But my new stuff's all just on my computer. So unless you want to hack my home network, try to find it. I'm sure somebody on here knows how to do that. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't be hacking my house. All right? Dion music prize pack. Lord Bar, first win. It happens. All right, guys. We'll be back here. We're going to take a little break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Maybe less.